from the utility room, folks. A short film for you today. You know when you have onions and you've got to prepare them, what do you do with the skin when you've cut it off? Do you throw it in the bin like most people do? Probably. Well, don't, because the skin can be dehydrated, it's completely edible, and you can make fantastic onion salt with it. And in this film today, I'm going to show you how easy that is. So for the past couple of weeks, every time I've had an onion of any kind, a red onion, a white onion, a spring onion, a shallot, whatever, I've put the skins and all the bits that I don't want into this box. Let's have a look. So here it is, all very oniony and very moist. Smells lovely, just like onions do, but those are going to go in here. So this is my Turbotronic Turbo Wave Bio food dehydrator. Looks a bit like a microwave. It's essentially a very, very slow oven. And what I'm going to do with my dehydrator is get all my onion skins like this, put them on one of the dehydrator racks, like so, and then just lift that and pop it inside the dehydrator. Now I might lose a couple, but I'll put them back. It's no problem. It doesn't matter that they're touching each other, etc. It's absolutely fine. And then what I do on this top shelf here is I'm going to shake these around, so you can see I'm just shaking them. So they're not too compressed together, and that's absolutely fine, that's lovely. Now I'm actually going to put some coriander underneath these, which is why I've put them on that higher shelf, but that's incidental to this film. And then it's as simple as literally putting the dehydrator on. I'm going to put it onto 70 degrees, and it's going to go on for an initial 8 hours. So that's that. I'll come back to them in the morning. If they're not dry enough, I'll put them on for a bit longer, and I'll keep doing that. So I could say at this point, I'll come back to you in the morning, but oh no, because here's some I prepared earlier. So these are some that I dehydrated the other day. We go through a lot of onions in this house, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them inside my Ninja food processor. I've got the bashing tool, I don't know what the proper name for it is, but this tool inside the processor, not a chopping tool, but the plastic one that bashes. I'm just going to shove all this in there, not be a sec. And just push it down, just keep shoving it in. And there's roots and all sorts, as long as the roots haven't got soil on, it's absolutely fine. So you know when you get your spring onions and you cut the root off the bottom, they're going in here. Everything's clean, nothing's dirty, and don't forget when it's being dehydrated it's getting sterilised because the dehydrator is that hot. Germs aren't going to survive that. Not for that length of time. Right, so I'm going to switch this on, and now it's noisy time. Okay, so the food processor has finished, but this is obviously nowhere near good enough for salt. That is still big, horrible flakes, which are not going to be edible in any way, shape or form. I'll do it another twice. I'll come back to you in another twice. This is now what I've got in the bottom of the blender. It's obviously a lot smaller than what it was, but it's still too big, so it now needs powdering inside my Shardor Coffee Bean Grinder, which is also a great herb grinder. So I'm just going to literally drop these in. You'll see how good this is. And it smells absolutely amazing. It smells like barbecued onions. It's brilliant. So the lid goes on this. Are we ready? Give me 30 seconds. Let's have a look. Oh, now that's what it was like. That's what it is like. Now it's still a bit grainy. So I'll do another 30 seconds. Right, let's have a look. And that is a lovely powder. Believe you me, that smells absolutely phenomenal. It is literally barbecued onions. So, now on its own, this stuff makes great additions to food, and this is some onion powder that I've previously made. You can see the different layers of colour in there from white onions and red onions, which I've done at different times. This is just good to add into soups and stews and things like that. It also is a good thickener, which is a really good thing. You get the onion flavour, you have no idea which part of the onion that you're eating. That's the beauty of it. We throw this stuff away. Why? But I'm not making onion powder today, I'm making onion salt. So what I'm going to do is collect this into this vessel here. Like so. And I'm going to repeat the process and get the rest of this into powder form and in here. When I've done that, I'll come back to you. Right, let's have a look at this one. Perfect. And that's just going to go in here. Also, so I've got an old mixed herbs jar just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it 2/3 of the way up with the onion powder. Actually, it's just over halfway, but that will do. Then I'm just going to take standard household salt and I'm going to fill the rest of the jar up with that. Don't forget, I'm using this as salt, but I want it to be onion flavoured salt. That will do. And then this whole lot gets dumped back into here. And this time I'm going to mix the salt and the onion powder together. And that is now nicely mixed. You can see it's a paler colour. And then once again it's a case of getting it out of there and into here. I'll come back to you shortly. And there we go, onion salt. Now I've just got to wait for my chips to be ready. Okay, a few chips later, and it is just a few chips, you know, gotta watch the waistline. But I want to try what the onion salt tastes like on chips. Am I going to get that chip spice effect, I wonder? And this is a lot healthier than normal salt, because remember, that isn't just salt, it's mostly onion powder with salt with it. So it's actually a healthier alternative to salt with more flavour. Oh yeah. Are you watching Supermarkets? Do you want me to make it for you? Right, I'll just show you what I've got on the plate. So, what does it taste like? Oh, it's really good. It's not a strong onion taste. It complements the salt really well, actually. They go nicely together. It takes away the harshness of the salt flavour and replaces it with something a bit more aromatic. It's like a nice delicate, really delicate fried onion flavour, but not strong at all. It's nice. So, I'm going to enjoy these. Hope you've enjoyed the film, folks. Don't throw your onion skins away. Catch you next time. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden, and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is StuMoss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.